to the weekend, and there's a pile of parcels to pack. Not a huge pile, but there's a substantial amount. I'm probably going to go into time when I should be opening the shop. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to start off with the most awkward to pack here, and it's one of those Betty Boop statues from that I got from the Vectis auctions. It's the fortune teller Betty. There we are, there she is. She's lovely, isn't she? She's a very pretty one. I love the crystal ball with Betty and... oh, what's the name of the dog? Oh, I don't know what the name of the dog is, but yeah, it's that one. So it's a porcelain doll, so it's going to take quite a little bit of bubble wrap and make sure it gets packed nicely and everything, because we don't want it getting damaged along the way, do we? Morning, Oliver. How are you, sir? Enjoying the 6-week holiday, young man? So yesterday was fun. I went to a toy fair. Bank holiday Monday, and they had one at, it was Northern Toy Fairs, and it was at the Sports Centre at the University of York. And it's a pretty good toy fair actually, 280 stalls. One dealer did pull out, so I could have actually traded there, but I didn't know about it till it was too late. Morning, Mr. B, and good morning, Mario. How are we all this fine day? Right. Best way to pack this, let's see. Ooh, I am worried it's going to get damaged in the post, because this one doesn't have its box. This one doesn't have the original box, sadly. Make sure the head gets plenty of bubble wrap. Yeah. Morning, Josh. What else we got there? Oliver saying, morning, really good 6-week holidays have been great. Even greater now. Oasis are off on tour next year. Been sat on Ticketmaster like a div all morning, but not on sale till Saturday. Oh dear. I was never an Oasis man, to be honest with you. I mean, I never understood why there was a big hoo-ha in the 90s about Oasis or Blur, Oasis or Blur. It's like, why couldn't you, if you like them both, why couldn't you like both? Of the two, I always preferred Blur, not Blair. But I'm not really fussed one way or another, to be honest with you. That said, I've probably got more Blur songs on my playlist than I have Oasis. I'll wrap the feet as well. Although I don't think they would bang together. There we go. Need some more. Morning, Steve. How are you? That was all for publicity, the both here. So, fair enough, man. Fair enough. You say that like you lived through it. I did. You didn't. And no, honestly, it's the people. There were people that would scream and fight over it. Probably some that still do. I'm going to get one really big roll to go all the way around it. And then it'll have that much bubble around it. It'll be thicker than, or deeper or longer than the box that I've picked out for it, won't it? Now I'm really going to have to pull 2 or 3 or 4 more Betty Boops out of the pile that I've got up there to replace all these gaps in the shelves, in the cabinets, from the ones I've sold. There we go. That bit done. Got the base. It's quite a nice base on this one. The other ones are a little bit more plain, so this one's quite nice. So I did have a few pickups at the toy fair on yesterday. Now, do we think it'll go in this necker box? Go in that one, actually. Yes, it will. I picked up some nice bits and bobs. Nothing groundbreaking or amazing, but a few things that I know I should be able to shift on quite easily. But I'm not going to put them in the... I did film the toy fair. I've yet to edit the video there. But I'm not going to put those in the toy fair video. I'm going to save them for the weekly pickup videos. So the toy fair video is just going to be the toy fair. Stick a flyer in there. I'm going to put it in another box as well though, just to be nice and safe. I'll do that later. Make sure it's well packaged and it gets there in one piece. Better put these in, hadn't I? That's better. Right, put that aside. I know that's Betty, so I don't need to write on it. Where's the chat at? You've seen enough of documentaries, says Oliver. Bendy. We got a Bendy in the chat. I didn't see a Bendy. Ah, right, Bendy. Right. Okay, hello. Mr. B says good morning as well. And Steve, you'd be proud of me, Gareth. I think you mean proud. Been watching some Dalek documentaries, and you spelt it right as well without the R. Not a massive Doctor Who fan, but always loved a good Dalek. No, it doesn't have an R. It doesn't have an R. Good man. Good man. We like a bit of Doctor Who. We do. We like a bit of Doctor Who. Right, do I have a box that's going to fit this one to hand? Speaking of Doctor Who, do I have one? I think it should go in this one, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think so. Now, funny thing, I was going to throw this away on Saturday. It's been lying around on the shop table for months. But then someone's just bought this, which is the Flesh Bowl Figure Creator. Box is not sealed, but everything inside is. And you use this stuff that came with the figures to make figures in this. So like I said, I was going to throw it away. I didn't, and I'm just going to give it with this. But it should go nicely in that box. There we are. I'm not going to bother with bubble wrapping this. It's not a particularly high value item. Tenner. So yeah, just going to... I'll make sure the box is nicely packed out, obviously. Yep. I like it when they're nice and easy to pack like that, you know? Where's my pen? There it is. Doctor Who flesh. Sounds good, doesn't it? That's why he has to regenerate, because he keeps leaving his flesh here. Next item, we've got a DC figure. This is a builder figure, collect and connect, or collect and build, or whatever it is they call them. Let's see if I can get that off. It's quite an expensive one at £65. It's the Ultra Humanite. There he is. Now I had to check him out because I didn't know who he was when he came in. I had to do a little bit of research because I've never heard of the Ultra Humanite. But yeah, he's a thing. There's a bit more bubble wrap than that. Scissors there, then I know where they are. Box. Tape. So I've got a couple of videos in the bank for you already now this week going forward. You've probably noticed that last week's video, the one with 5 or 6 spotlights essentially, they've been getting uploaded as individual spotlights. You probably saw that coming if you watch regular. And yeah, they've been going up, so they're going to be going up every couple of days. But I've also got tonight's episode, which is a very short one. It's like 20 minutes long. Because there's literally all that came in last week was the delivery and 1 trade-in. So I've still put it together as a video. I was going to film some extra. I was going to stay behind on Saturday night and just sort of like get a couple of spotlights in there. But I decided to go home on time for a change and chill out for the evening. Especially since I was still coming round from that awful bug that I had last week, so I wanted to get on top of that, so I decided just call it a night, go home, chill. I spent less than an hour editing, which is very good for me. Normally I spend the whole evening editing the weekly video, so I just threw it together and that goes up tonight. But what I have done as well is I've taken all of the toy of the days that I've been putting up on Instagram and Facebook for the last month and a half, maybe a month and a week, 5 weeks ish, and all the way up to the end of August. So I've already prepared the next few days worth, and I've just made a video of those because I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, so they'll get to see them. So that'll be going up probably 1st of September. Might let my channel members and Patreon members get it a little bit earlier. We'll see. We'll see how kind I'm feeling. I have let one person view it so far, and he gave some good feedback for it, so that's excellent. Humanite. Right, next item. What shall I go? I'm going to go with another DC figure. We've got a Joker from the animated series, Batman the animated series. Good figure, this one. There he is. Awesome little figure is that. Nicely articulated as well. It really captures the style of the animated series. And all of the accessories are in the baggie there as well. What's Steve say? How was the York Toy Fair yesterday? Was there loads there? Missed out on going as was visiting family. That's a shame. It was a good event. It was a really nice mix. There was quite a little bit of train. There always is at these events, but it wasn't like it was all train and die-cast. I'd say it was a good split between train and die-cast and everything we're interested in. You know, 50-50 split. I think that's pretty good one, is that. Usually it's a good third train and die-cast, or 3/4 train and die-cast. No, this was about a 50-50 split. It was a good one. 280 stalls, so it wasn't tiny. It wasn't huge by any stretch. It wasn't huge. But I would say that what was there was good quality. Fair prices, I noticed, from a lot of the dealers. Yeah, it was just a damn good day. What I did like, and what did go down quite well with a lot of people, was that the organisers had put on catering. So there was a row of tables where you could sit and eat and drink, and rather than it being paying for the venue's rates on them, it was a hot water urn that the woman was making teas and coffees from. And I don't know how the sandwiches were getting made, but you were getting like a tea or a coffee with a bacon butty for £2.50, £3, which, you know what it's like when you go to these events, it's almost £4 just for a drink, isn't it? It was certainly catering for the Yorkshire people. Those tight asses. Good do. Next one is booked in for January 5th, which is a Sunday. And I've requested that I can have a stall there, so that should be fun. Hello Tim, how you doing? I think I need to spend my wings a bit more with the toy fairs. I only ever go to Doncaster. Yeah, I think you would have liked yesterday's. I mean, Doncaster's, I think it's supposed to be like 400 stalls, isn't it? And this was 280. I would say I think Doncaster seems twice the size, not just 120 more. But maybe that's just me. Right, next parcel. What am I going to do? I want to do these Star Wars figures. Looking forward to getting this price ticket off here. I'll take a little bit. Yeah, we've got a Power of the Force figure there. And an Attack of the Clones Saga figure here. So the Saga one is the speeder bike with Clone Trooper deluxe figure. Very good one. And then the Power of the Force one is Han Solo in trench coat, or Endor gear, or whatever you want to call it. But it's the one with the holographic label. The blister's a little bit dinked and everything on this one. Card's got a bit of a crease. It's only £4, so I'm going to check and see whether or not I've listed it in this condition. I should have done, but if the damage has happened while it's been on the shelf, because it's been in a while, then I'll just refund them for this because I think it's a regular customer anyway, so I don't want them paying extra for something that they shouldn't be doing. Box. I don't suppose. Yeah, I don't think I've got a box. It's going to fit in it, this. It'll go in here. It's a rough box, but I can fill the box out, can't I? I can. Yeah. Let's get it packed out nicely. Some of this stuff won't get damaged then. Oh, won't get damaged anymore then, will it? Been wrapped in air. Good morning, Guaz. How are you, young man? Old man, young man. I don't know your age. I'm alright calling you young man. You're probably older than me. Hello, sir. Oh, Steve's going to Doncaster Toy Fair the first time on 27th of October. Although he said this before, never turned up. Pete! Hello, Pete. How you doing? Yeah, Doncaster team is definitely always a really good one. 100%. I like Doncaster. It's my favourite. It's my favourite is Doncaster. Star Wars. Power of the Force and Saga. Right, next one's a simple one. It's a loot crate item that's vastly overpriced now. It's just gone for 40 quid. It doesn't even have its box. But it's Shadow the Hedgehog. Nice figurine, very nice figurine. And obviously it's one of those exclusive items that you can't get any other way. But it is only a little plasticky thing. Now, does that come out of there? Because I don't want it to break. Oh, it does. Oh, excellent. That's good. That's good. You've got to love my honesty, haven't you? I sell these things and I complain about the prices of them. So I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat as well. I've got 10 minutes till I open. Can I do it? Place your bets now. Got another 1, 2, 3 parcels to pack after this one. Shadow. Right, some comics next, and they've all got 2 price tickets on, so this is going to be fun. Oh, good, they're going to come off easy. I was worried that I was going to have to rebag them all. So we've got the Cosmic Council tomorrow night as well, haven't we? We've potentially got a guest star as well joining us. We could well have Nick of Nema Studios on board. He's provisionally agreed to come on. However, he could end up being busy or something might pop up, but we could have him with us, which would be cool. And if he does join us, then there may well be a Cosmic Toys X Nema announcement, which I've been threatening for about 6 months now, it feels. We started the ball rolling on this in December last year. Right, so these comics are The Wicked and the Divine by Image Comics. We got issue 43, issue 44, issue 45, and then some one-shots, 1373 AD, 455 AD, and The Funnies, issue 1. I don't know if that was the first of a ongoing or something, or a mini-series. But yeah, got those. And they still haven't responded after about 3 months now. Keep getting in touch and asking Diamond about mailers, Twister mailers, and they just don't seem to be getting them in, or they're just not even replying. So I'm still resorting to having to use cardboard like this, but it's working. It's working. In fact, it's probably stronger than Twister mailers, to be fair. And since I send everything as a small parcel, I don't need to try and get it through as a letter, do I? A large letter. Oh. You almost got my pen. What's the chat at? Mario's going back to work. Okay. Have a great day at work, Mario. My tape has just run out. Give me a minute. Five minutes nearly, and I've got 2 parcels left after this. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. Have I missed anything? Lots of hellos. Silver Rod. Hello, everyone, says Silver Rod. Gwaz is just getting settled in his new temporary home. Tim's thinking of standing at October for the first time. All right, okay, cool. I'm going to have to focus on this. Struggling. Yeah, I think I'm up to date with everyone. There we are. Wicked and Divine. Right, next one is a Doctor Who collection. They bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. Oh, 11 items actually. Can't count. Might have to use this to get some of these labels off there. That's one. That one. That one. Should be able to get the others off. Yes, they've got some Dapple figures. They've got some books. And they've got something else. So I'll show you the figures first, because that's what everyone's interested in, isn't it? The toys. Right. On the rainbow card, which some like, some don't. I'm indifferent towards it. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. We've got a Cyberman. But they bought two Cybermen, because they also bought one on the original card back as well. And they got an Ice Warrior. They got a 7th Doctor in the grey coat. And they got a Davros. Love that they just use the same bubbles as they use for the Daleks on these. And as you can see, it's the one with one hand. Does have 2 arms, but the hand has been lopped off on one of them. How very dapple. They've got some books. They've got The Menagerie from The Missing Adventures, 2nd Doctor. 3rd Doctor, they've got Dancing the Code. Target novelisation, there's The Highlanders. And then past Doctor BBC Adventures, we've got Amorality Tale, 3rd Doctor and Sarah Jane. And Verdigris, which is 3rd Doctor, Joe, Iris Wildtime, and Tom. Which is weird because, well, it's not weird, but it's fun because in the Big Finish audios, Iris Wildtime was voiced by the same actress as Jo. So she's in this twice, technically, isn't she? Katie Manning. And, oh, yes, one other thing. They've got, from the 1990s, the Doctor Who poster magazines. There's a full set of 8 in there. It was 8, wasn't it? And not 9 yet. 8. Dalek, Cybermen, Unit, Master. I remember Remembrance of the Daleks and Pyramids of Mars. Sea Devils and Silurians. I forget what else might be in there. Sontarans, Time Lords. I think that's probably all of them, actually, isn't it? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. What box is this going to go in? What box is it going in? I think I might have to go and dig out another box for these. Give me a second, please. Some bubble wrap there. Yeah, this should do. Obviously, it needs to be big enough for these, doesn't it? Which I'm going to put between 2 pieces of cardboard as well. What's the chat saying? Tim's got to love the Dapple figures. Yes, you have. They're so terrible, but I love them. I do. Nicely straight into the bottom. Mr. B's just got a 6-inch Kenner Boba Fett from Papa God. I don't know Papa God, but congrats. Dale, good morning. How are you? I think I'm caught up. Gareth shop below is... No, it's not. I wish it was. It'd be so much easier. But I only live about 5 minutes walk away from the shop, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. Right. Might be a bit excessive, but it will do. Let's double it. I would love to have the shop below, above, or to the side of where I live. But you know what? I'd never turn off if I did. I'd be at work all the time. I'd be sat at home watching the TV, watching a film, and I'd be like, I'll just go do such and such. I'd never break. So it's probably for the best that there is some distance between home and work, even if it is only a short one. I do it now. There'll be times on a Sunday or a Monday when I'm not working, and it'll just occur to me, it's like, oh, I could have done with filming such and such to put in this week's video. I'll just nip down and do that. Or someone's just asked me about this particular thing and I can't quite remember such and such about it, so I'll just go and check. I am terrible. When you've got your own business and you've built it up from nothing, it is so difficult to just turn off from it. It really is. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm not going to put any more in because I don't want to squash that Davros bubble. Well, I'm already past opening time, so I didn't do very well there, did I? So this is going to be quite quick, I'm afraid. You're absolutely right, Gareth. I had my own business for 30 years and definitely was a 7-day-a-week. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Now, will that fit in here? Just. Oh! Just. What's the line again? I love it when a plan comes together, I think. And this you've probably seen me pack a few of now. It's been quite a good seller and I'm hoping that they do another sale on it so I can get some more. It's the Bruce Lee Diamond Select figure. I'm not surprised it sold so well when it's only 15 quid. Got a Funko Pop. Here's the Undertaker. We've got a NECA Back to the Future figure. Get this price off. There might be two prices on this because it's been reduced to 25. No, there isn't. It's the Tales from Space Marty McFly in his Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan costume. Oh, is that not going to fit? Oh, that will go down the side. Yes, it will. And a Hot Wheels. So that is one hell of a mixed bag. Hot Wheels Star Wars Luke's Landspeeder. Yeah, I would have liked to have been able to wrap that Funko Pop in bubble wrap, but it won't fit with bubble wrapping without squashing it. But if I pack the box out enough, it's not going to get damaged anyway, is it? Funko collectors are the ones I always expect to have a problem with. They're so anal about their £5 and £10 pieces of plastic. And I don't mean to belittle anyone's collection when I say that at all. It just comes across as very strange to me that you can be selling £50 NECA figures and those hooks at the top always fold over, even when you pack them really well. And the collectors, obviously they'd rather them not, but they're going to be opening them anyway. They don't particularly care. And there's other things you can be selling, and the really expensive prices. And the collectors, again, they're not super fussed about it. But Funko collectors, for such cheap, nasty, tacky things, they're so anal about the boxes. It's got to be perfect. It can't have a ding. It can't have this. It can't have that. It's got to be pristine. They don't come from Funko pristine. Anyway, that's my little moan for the day. I'm going to put mixed bag on that one because it really is a mixed bag. And that's the parcels packed for today. Gareth's shop is his own. Yes, there's a little bit of that, yes. And I have that, says Mr. B, the land speeder. Excellent. Right, I'm going to go. As you know, I'm running late. I've got to open, so bye-bye. Catch you tonight in the premiere and tomorrow night for Cosmic Council. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.